Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Judith Taby if you're new, and if you're returning, welcome back. I am doing a zodiac reading. This is for the fire signs. So all my Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Fire or Ace of Wands. Each pile, I'm choosing the person who created the tarot. I'll be using their decks in your reading. So, for example, pile 1 is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and I'll be using all her decks, not all of her decks, but the decks I'll be using will all be from her. Pile 2, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz, and I'll be using her Wild Unknown decks. And pile 3 is the In2it Tarot, and I will be using all the some of the In2it decks. So pile 1, Ace of Fire, the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Pile 2, Ace of Wands by Kim Kranz, the Wild Unknown. And pile 3, Ace of Wands, the In2it Tarot. And if you prefer choosing by crystals, pile 1 will be the Green Aventurine Buddha. Pile 2 will be the Blue Opalite Stitch, because he's a wild character and you never know what he's going to do. And pile 3 will be the Owl out of Shungite. So for my fire zodiac signs, I will see you at your pile. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Hey, pile 1 fire viewers, you selected the Buddha and the Good Tarot. So for all my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. I have pre-shuffled the other Colette Baron Reed decks that I'm using. Let's get your tarot now. Thank you. Okay, so to start, we have number 8, the Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Number 27, Home. And number 34, the Winged Wise Ones, Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid. This came out for the water zodiac reading as well, so you might want to check that out. All right, we have Messenger of Water, 8 of Air, Fortune's Wheel, 2 of Water, and the Star card. Okay, pile 1 viewers. The Bobcat message says, the Bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through the heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept the secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. And it's definitely being clarified. I'm going to move this over to here because this card, the Winged Wise Ones, speaks about the angels. Always allies and never challengers, the Winged Wise Ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Have faith whatever your circumstances. Heavenly beings are watching over you. So again, confirming you can't look at it intellectually. Just like for some of you, I feel you like I know for some of you, you know when the angels are around you, you feel them. That those goosebumps, that's them. The Winged Wise Ones gives you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. They are translated within you as the inspired thought, your intuition, which this was talking about. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the Winged Wise Ones who have come to help you soar. And the home card says peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. So for some of you, this might really tilt you off kilter because you've always been logical, fact, intellectual, and you're being told now is the time to go within and have trust and feel the angels around you and see what is unseen, and it's gonna make you feel like it's a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love. Love is all around you now. When you're surrounded by angels, whew, that love is unexplainable. It's hard to describe. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. So it feels like some of you are going to start seeing things that will totally not make any sense to you, but just have trust and knowing that you're loved and supported and your angels are with you and they're showing you truth that you need to see. Now, in the Good Tarot, the Messenger of Water says, I need to look for the best in others and honor it even when it seems a challenge to do so. My attractions stem from self-love and a knowledge that I am part of all love, which takes many forms and each exquisite in its own way. I can have what I desire. There's no need for jealousy, anger, resentment, or fear when I am love and love flows into me more powerfully. So for some of you, this could even mean that there's going to be a new love coming into your life that is not your normal. It's going to be new to you, but just trust it. Eight of Air. So it's going to be something's coming in quick. Release from denial, see things as they are. So again, here's the angels surrounding you, sending, look at all the feathers they're sending down to you. With spirit at my side, always encouraging me. I am open to my eyes to see things that as they really are. To be disillusioned is to free myself from illusions that keep me from the growth and healing I deserve. So I bid goodbye to illusions that have clouded my vision. Honesty gives me strength and courage to face whatever I have to face. Okay. So again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but I feel like something is really about to change in your world. And it's going to make you feel uncomfortable at first because it'll make no logical sense to you. This speaks of destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to my experience, many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that spirit has my back. So remember that. You are surrounded and supported by your angels and loved. So no matter where you are, you're home because that love, you'll feel that. You have to trust my co-creative partnership with spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. This is beautiful energy. I'm like, this is definitely getting a love reading here. Two of water, harmonious partnership, loving and lasting relationship. I partner with one who is in harmony with me. Together we will explore what is and might be, knowing we are there for each other. Two hearts beat as one as we take turns replenishing and encouraging the other. I have someone who could bring out the best in me. I can do the same for another soul, for we are all expressions of divine love. Then you have the Star card. I am hopeful and inspired by life right now, and everything that is happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. After all the changes I've experienced, I'm starting to recognize the hope that comes with new beginnings. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. Like it's this, the angels and spirit are bringing new love into your life, and it's not how you logically or normally see it. Because when have we ever really truly vibrated under and in true unconditional love? True unconditional love means that no conditions. You set healthy boundaries, honor yourself, self-worth, self-value, self-love. You set healthy boundaries, and this person will honor them and honor you. And it's all about giving and receiving, mutual love, mutual respect. So for some of you, like, this is going to be a totally new experience for you, but just know that, and it's what they're showing me is how here, like, there's a feather wafting down, and here there's feathers wafting down. So maybe you have found a feather. Maybe ask that to be your sign. You met someone new, and is this this person? Ask for the angels to leave a feather for you, and you'll find a feather. Like, I find feathers all the time. After I've done something that spirit has approved of. If I've helped someone in any way and given them some guidance in just a casual meeting and conversation, I'll find a feather afterwards. So that's them letting me know they're always here and around, and I'm always at home because I'm surrounded by source and angels. Embrace this mystery. Okay, so we got two cards here, and it landed on this card, so I'm going to take that too. We have Capricorn. I'm making my way step by step. So this will be new for you. and give yourself the grace and gentleness of doing it step by step. Then we have autumn. I'm reflecting on how far I've come. So we're in autumn right now. So for some of you, this might be, you might have, like, again, this is a timeless reading and it's general, depending on where you are in the world. But where I'm at right now, we are in autumn. So maybe you've met this person just recently, or it's about to happen. And it landed on the Four of Water. Dreaming and introspection, contemplation, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. A lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whatever plans turn out not to have some to come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I seek, I can take a variety of forms. I have faith in perfect timing and divine order. Yep, so maybe some of you have just recently come out of something that's just leaving you in your head, like, what was I thinking, or what am I not seeing? And I'm hearing rejection is God's protection. So what didn't work out for you before was to make room for something better. Truly your heart's desire. This spoke of that. Like, our deep down, what your soul's heart's desire is. Have you even acknowledged what that is? Like, we, on the surface, we're like, oh yeah, I want this and this. And you have your list of your person. Do they check off everything on that list? But what is that list? That list is human programming foundation list of, of what society thinks it should be. But you, deep down, your true heart's desire, what is that you want? Because that's what Spirit's going to bring you. All right, let's get one last card for pile one. Fire. No, this just fell apart. Let's try again. Give you a good shuffle. Pile one viewers, what final message? Yeah, your world is going to be turned upside down. Everything's going to seem like chaos and out of control, but go with the flow and enjoy it, because it is divinely guided and divine timing and your truest heart's desire. Remember, you had that star card, Two of Cups, coming in quick. Wheel of Fortune, like, this is just, I can't, but you've got to get out of your head. You can't look at this logically, or what your family or your friends think how things are supposed to be. You just have to trust. Number 27, fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before, right? So this is going to be completely unexpected love for you, because it's not how you've normally looked at things. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So look at that sacred geometry activation. We have 27 repeating here. This is just really beautiful energy. Star, wish fulfillment, Wheel of Fortune, love, totally being supported by the angels. And this person's going to make you feel like home, like you've never felt before. Well, pile one, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I hope this helped. Please comment below if you're willing to share what's happened, what's come into your life this autumn. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it'll be my logo down in the corner at the end of this video. And feel free to always share my videos. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love, light, and healing. Hey, pile 2 viewers, you selected Stitch and the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz. So let's get your tarot cards. What does Spirit want fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, to know? I had already pre-shuffled the unknown archetype, spirit animal, and alchemy decks. Okay, your cards are jumping all over the place. And get a couple more for pile 2 viewers, please. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay. All right, so we have number 34, the river. And we have 2, the beaver and the dragonfly. Oh, we have 2 of these as well. We have 25 silver and 1 sun. All right. 2 of wands, mother of swords, 7 of wands in reverse, the 8 of wands, and the 3 of cups. Okay. So I am reading from the books to get full detail on each of the cards. The river is represented in the places. And it says the stream, the flow, the current. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind that you stand within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. So when it comes in the upright, it's acceptance, grace, reflection, and forgiveness. When it is in the reverse, in the dark, it's torment of emotions, flooding, overwhelm. Yours came in the upright. You can only resist the river for so long. Eventually it will pull you towards change. So you may as well get in with style and grace. So it says the river is emotion. When you are in its current, you will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair. All the emotions flow in its current. Okay. Then we have the beaver, which also is represented by water. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they will work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, which is selfless service. Happy, meaningful work. Okay. The dragonfly spirit. Master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So when it's in balance, it sees clearly, joyful, and magical. And it did come in the upright position. Still touching base though on you, like this river of emotions through you. It's spirits reminding you to see clearly what's happening with you right now. Because you are in this beaver energy, which is joy, stability, hardworking. All right, let's take a look at the alchemy. We'll do silver. And that's a material. Lunar, reflective, chrome. Amidst its upper echelon status, silver shines eternally in second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather studies its subtle implications and its wisdom. Silver requires polishing, or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning, or the image clouds and distorts. Whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, silver asks for our participation. We must work at it. Remember, you are a beaver here, so you are hardworking. Don't give up now. Remember, this said days, weeks, months, or years. You have the stamina to do it. Silver wants to build relationships. Like the moon, a mirror, or a poem, let it reflect an image back. With an open heart and one more moment of willingness, the seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the imaginal realm. What is there? Your own vastness? The mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights? Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. So that's giving this go deeper, find a piece of silver and polish it by hand. Silver is known as the metal of the moon, and the brain is known as the silver organ. Therefore, meditation is key to unlocking this metal's secrets. So, Spirit is saying it's time to really take this deep dive journey within yourself and your emotions. And it's gonna take a look at it spiritually, the magicalness of it. Um, the intuition, the illusion, and it's not something that you could do overnight, but you've got the right equipment within you to do this work. Now you also had the sun come out, which is under the cosmic forces, and it's the number 1 card. Expression, vitality, identity. Each morning the sun graces the night sky. And it's interesting to me how you've got both the sun and the moon, the day and the night, the light and the dark shadow. The sun graces the night sky, summoning the dawn. Such is the energy of the sun card. With its arrival is an activation and a presence of vitality, of new beginnings. It is said the sun is linked to the hero archetype and the yang dynamic in Chinese alchemy. Through the sun's radiance, we are inclined to see ourselves fully and establish a sense of who we are. We gain confidence and clearer vision. In its light, we are assured that we too have an important role in the world. Associated with masculine dynamics, the sun card certainly carries a risk if not kept in check. Remember, the sun never actually sets. It's the earth that pivots away. Assess whether it's time for you to awaken more fully or turn away and rest. Sunburns humble us all. So to ponder the birth of the suns, to go deeper, read the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. And when the sun card appears in a reading, think of it as a tone setter for the rest of the cards. It lightens the scene, bringing energy and clarity to the entire reading. Well, what I love about this is clearly it is time for you to dive into this river of your true self. You've got both the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. And it spoke about emotions and losing control and trusting in the universe. But and they're showing me like this whole family unit is the soul family. So your cards, the Two of Wands, speaks of, in traditional tarot, the taking, there's a direction you must go in. With the Two of Wands, it's clear you're on the way to success. You've focused on a goal and have boldly pointed all efforts in that direction. Since the Suit of Wands deals heavily with the mind, take this time to become aware of your thought patterns. And this spoke about your emotions. So I'm going to read this as your emotions. What is the quality and tone of your emotions? Mostly positive or negative? How well do you treat yourself on this journey? Because remember, light and dark, we all have it. It's about balancing everything. The Mother of Swords is sharp and perceptive. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, a doctor, or teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time. She may be recently widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. And I'm being reminded to go into that river and wash that all away. Let the current smooth those rough edges of how we perceive ourselves. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, courage and inner strength. A single wand stands up tall, ablaze with the light. The others fall away in the shadow. Such is the story of the Seven of Wands. You'll not find any strength or support from others, only yourself. And remember, this spoke about going within. time to be truly courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You may feel overwhelmed with caution and fear, but your internal fire will guide the way. So don't like let this flame come. Like go swimming in the river. Don't be fearful of it, because currently you've been avoiding it. The next card is the next, Seven of Wands to Eight of Wands. Sudden movement or change. The Eight of Wands strikes like lightning. It's a card of news, change, or clarity in an unsolved situation. You might hear from an old friend out of the blue or receive some surprising news that shifts the direction of your course. This card sometimes means literal movement on the horizon. So be ready to travel if the opportunity arises. And that's how I view this too. Like, you're getting ready to go on a journey. But what I'm greatly seeing is, because this bolt of lightning to me represents help from spirit world, and the dragonfly, it's this journey on self-discovery. It's time to look at who you truly are, what you truly are, in all of its glory and its shadow. Don't be fearful of it. And then the Three of Cups. Friendship, joy, bounty. The Three of Cups is a lovely card. It foresees you in the company of amazing friends, creating memories together that you'll forever hold dear. These are not any old friends. They are people with whom you feel a rare connection. With them you feel truly yourself. Enjoy each minute of their company. This card can also indicate an upcoming celebration. Love abounds. But what I'm receiving for you is, once you really take this deep dive soul journey on seeing who you truly are, spirit will bring in, and you might already have like-minded people within your circle right now. And they might even, birds bring communication. So you might have already been communicating with people who have been trying to show you or guide you on this journey you're supposed to take, but you've been reluctant. But remember, the dragonfly speaks about the mystery of and all that universe brings to us, and not to get out of our head. All right, so what final words do you have for pile 2, viewers? What guidance can you offer pile 2 fire viewers? Autumn. I am reflecting on how far I've come. So this is something that you need to take care of right now. This is a timeless reading. But right now, where I'm filming this from, we are in autumn. So take this time as, again, the word reflect. Like, I feel like all of this is just confirming the water, reflecting, mirroring. It's time to reflect how far you've come. So look how far you've come, considering you've been a little scared and fearful. Imagine how far you'll go once you light that fire within you and stand in that strength and courage, knowing that you're completely supported by universe, that you yourself have that beaver spirit. You can do this work, and for however long it takes, and you have a community to help you. Okay, we have one card for the wild unknown viewers. Pile 2, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Romantic love. Number 39. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole. and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Wow. Okay, so reflection again. A lot of reflecting you're going to have to do. Frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. So for some of you, the universe is going to be bringing in someone who's going to help light that fire within you to see. And this romantic love, it's interesting. They're showing me that it's this person, regardless of your sun or silver, and the light or dark, light or shadow energy, they'll allow them to see the true inner you. Don't be scared. Don't be in this energy. They'll love you regardless. That's what true unconditional love is. Now, I do want to point out, the card says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole. However, I want to clarify, and I say this a lot in my readings, so whether you're familiar with that or not, it is not the other person's job to make you feel whole. It's not their responsibility to bring you joy and happiness. That's something that you have to find within yourself. And when you find that within yourself and you're emanating that energy, you attract that like energy and you share with them that. So please don't misunderstand this where it says the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole, meaning that this person is going to make you feel whole. You have it within you to be whole. You just need to take those steps and look at your truth about yourself. And once you see that and acknowledge it and love yourself and light that fire within you, that romantic love frequency will support you. They're not providing it for you. Okay? Just so that I'm clear on that. Pile 2 viewers, I hope this helped. If it did, please click the like button. Always feel free to leave a comment and share my videos. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, my logo, which looks like this, will be at the end of the video, and that's what you click on to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Have a truly blessed Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. Love, light, and healing. Hey, fire signs, you selected pile 3, which is the owl and the In2it decks. I'm asking Spirit, what messages do you need to receive during this last final harvest of our autumn season? We're coming upon Thanksgiving in the northern hemisphere, North America, where we can celebrate Thanksgiving, be grateful for our blessings, thankful for things. So, what messages do we have for pile 3 viewers today? It's a bunch of cards, too many. I have pre-shuffled the other decks already. I'm just getting your tarot now. We have a couple more, please. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's start with, we have our zodiacs. We have telephone, connection, communication within a few weeks. I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. Number 10. So this is number 2, number 8. Another 8. communication. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. And communication, number 4, I think I'm not listening. You think I'm not listening to you, but I am. I hear everything you say and even replay our conversations in my head. So this clearly is about communication. And then we have Nithiel, Angel Nithiel, number 41. Feeling whole, healing sun and star energy, reversal of degenerative disease, pain-free. I send healing star fire to burn away feelings of separation from source, which is the root cause of all dis-ease. And things are improving, and it says December, and within a few weeks we will be in December. All right, so I'm getting a general idea, but I want to receive more confirmation. Hanged Man, new perspective. The Fool, a free spirit. The King of Cups in reverse, emotional immaturity. The Knight of Swords, sees the day. And Seven of Swords, not what it seems. Okay, so clearly it's a general reading, and I am getting two messages here. Right off the bat, what is Angel Nathiel's coming forward to me and talking to me about how there's been this big separation from source for you. You have felt very disconnected with source. And I feel like you think I'm not listening to you, but I am. I feel like a lot of you, maybe you've recently been diagnosed with something, you've been having some type of disease or sickness, and you're praying and you feel that God's not listening, which is furthest from the truth. But this words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. So I don't know. Again, I feel like this telephone, I'm going to read, it says connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice, and rings a bell. And what I'm getting is some of you have a very blocked throat chakra. So I'm going to first recommend that you listen to some throat chakra meditation, healing binaurals. Just have it playing in the background throughout your day, because you're not speaking your truth to someone or some people or to yourself. And hence why this I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. So you're not like, and this is a blue, which represents the throat chakra. So I feel like some of you are even denying what's happening to you. You're blocking, or you're not. So we all, okay, slow down. We all have purpose here. So for some of you, this awakening that's happening is because you're supposed to help spread the word, like what I'm doing here. I'm giving a message, and your guidance and intuition is what you're receiving, your inner voice, these things that you know. Don't be fearful of, like, share that, show that to people. There's a communication that has to take place. And because some of you are not sharing that and not letting it on, it's like that connection with God source, you're cutting it off. And when you do that, this ease will come into place. You could have a lot of sore throats lately. Because Because what you need to speak out, it's staying within your throat and festering there and causing discomfort and pain. And this pain, this is why words have hurt me in the past. So there's just a lot of different communication messages here I'm receiving. But this Hanged Man new perspective tells me, like, you've got to really look at everything from a new perspective. You things are going to be happening within the next few weeks in December, and you are working this eternal youth, this angel of eternal youth who is here to help you feel whole. And you feel like, if you feel that your answers have not been heard, your prayers have not been answered or feeling heard, and these other things that have happened in your life feeling hurt, it's because you've disconnected from source, that separation. And the further you separate, or the further you deny, or the more of this dis-ease will come. You have to take that leap of faith. You have to be, the Fool card talks about, taking that first step, knowing, and there's a dog here. A dog represents loyal companion. Know that God has always been with you. Even though you feel that God hasn't answered any of your prayers, but what's interesting to me, the two-way street part. A lot of people, like, God does turn a deaf ear to people who pray and pray and pray, but yet they're not practicing and living a godly life. Now, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about spirituality. This intuition and knowing and the purpose that we have here. If you are, there's a divine law that's in place, and whether you know all of it or not, it exists. And if you're doing things that are not of correctness, why would God answer your prayers? And they're giving me an example, like, for someone, and I see this all the time now on social media, and it just baffles me, where you do all this volunteering and giving and donating, but you're advertising all that you're doing. So the intent of why you're doing it might be incorrect. The camera shut off. So I had left off about where I was talking about doing things with the wrong intent behind them. So feeling whole needs to come from within and your connection to source, not from external places, not from people, family, things. When you do these gifts of service or donations, and you're doing them with, with the intent of getting that recognition, that's a very emotional immaturity. So source is coming through here, so telling you it's not what it seems. This disease, these diseases, this feeling ill or not correct, disconnected, is because you've removed yourself from source. The final two cards that came out were Earth. I trust that I am held by the universe. So whoever you recognize source to be, God, Gaia, both, Holy Most High, however you label it. You have to remember that you, like in this card, the dog is always walking alongside you. You're not alone. You're supported. And even though there might be times where you feel that your answers, your prayers aren't being answered, you're not being listened to, just know that you're being held and guided and supported. But there's times when you will be ignored because the intent behind your request is not correct and proper. So you have to look at everything from a new perspective and take that first step. You know, it says, I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. So you're only fooling yourself. Like, you have to remember God, and I'm going to use God source. God source knows your heart better than you know your own heart, for sure, until you've accomplished self-mastery. But that's a whole nother video. So it's very important that you understand, when you do things, even though you think I'm a good person, but if you're doing something good solely or predominantly for the intent of receiving something in return, that is not how this works. And you know that. So, but don't feel that because if you're feeling that you've been hurt or you feel God's pulled away from you, just know, just like any parent to a child, the parent's not going to reward bad behavior. But the parent's still there. God is still here. Okay, so we have soul time, number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So remember, this is your awakening, but you let people, let us know, let God know, let people know, communicate, speak from your throat chakra. Embrace this spiritual awakening that's happening and this new perspective of what you're seeing and being. Ask for the support of the angels and your guides. And that's when the blessings will come and the prayers will be answered. That's what I have for you, pile 3 viewers. I hoped it helped. If it did, please click the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click that icon down, this one, down in the corner over here, and feel free to share my videos. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. May you find your connection and honor your connection. Love, light, and healing.